Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. As you can see, in all of its glory, the last episode we set up the largest extreme reactor using reinforced blocks. This is a 32 by 32 by 48. It's pretty cool. It's currently functional. We don't have it filled to the brim, obviously, with reactor casings. I will say, I think it looks really cool like this, but there's a chance that we'll push it higher. Now, we do have sounds, just everything's pretty quiet when you're high up in the sky. It's full, which is awesome. I'm surprised. It took a lot of uranium to get it there. We are burning 38 millibuckets per tick, which is pretty cool. It's full of power. It's full of heat. Sure, whatever. And part of the reason for that is because we've got passive energy taps. And as suggested, Mixture has suggested that I use an active. Here we go. An active power tap, but obviously an advanced one. Reactor forge energy charge. Blah 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 blah. At extreme, active. Here we go. Where are we? Active forge energy power tap reinforced. Cool. We'll order one of those, and voila. Okay. You know what we might be able to do? I'm actually curious as to whether this will break the system. If I copy this, bear with me, can we just replace this block here while the thing's alive? I might have to turn it back on, but regardless, there we go. Power came out. We got, it looks like 2.4 mil happening at the moment. We'll turn it back on, make sure that it maintains that heat. This value can go back up again. Very nice. So yeah, it looks like we're actually making 2.3 million forge energy per tick. I'm surprised. That's actually, I mean, that's nice. Oh, you know what? Is it? I mean, it's pretty good. How much is our other reactor making? I'm pretty sure our proper reactor is making like a ridiculous amount. So much so that like I don't remember, because I'm pretty sure the number is a little bit unfathomable. Over here, it says we're making about 70 mil, but I'm pretty sure it's clearly just turned on when I started the server back up. We've got all that sort of automated, which was pretty cool, like the restarting of the system. Yeah, it can go up to 200 million per tick, which is crazy. Like, that's ridiculous. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, once again, we're not there for the power, because obviously we've got the power sorted. Which is an odd thing to say about making a giant reactor. But we do want the waste. That's what we're obviously gunning for here. Oh, and we're actually full of waste. So this should be filling up with waste. Yeah, look at that. We've got a little bit of waste building up. It looks like 180 ingots worth, or 180 buckets, if you will. All I need to do for that is an importer. We also, last episode, hit the wall in terms of how much, whatchamacallit, power that we can pull from our refined storage. So we need to be a little bit careful unless we want to change the config, which was suggested by Jason Butcher. I know about the config. It was sort of like, I saw in patch notes a little while ago that someone tried to change the config and then they might have changed it back for some reason. And my thought was maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe it's like, okay, I need to get the creative one. You know what I mean? Like a reason to actually go ahead and get the creative controller or something like that. Anyhow, we can chuck this guy here. Maybe chuck in a stack upgrade, and I reckon that'll be nice. That should hopefully keep it covered. Yep, there we go. So we should have all the cyanite, and then all the extra stuff that we make will get to be made. So if we go in here, we now have cyanite. Beautiful. We have 366 ingots. So where do we go from there? Wonderful question. I'm going to go ahead and remove these again. We'll get right back to like this part and we'll try and understand what we're after. So maybe the quest book will actually walk us through this. Let's find this extreme reactor again. Here we go. So we've made our progress. And now I believe we want to start heading down here. So reprocessing our waste. Now that we have some cyanide from our baby reactor, we kind of skipped a few steps here. We'll want a way to reprocess that waste into something useful. So we need a reprocessor and it takes up a lot of cyanide. So reprocessor. Let's search for that. Reprocessor. Here it is. So there's casing, there's controllers, all that fun stuff. And what do I need? I just need to start getting the casings. And that obviously uses some of the ingots. So I guess that's what helps unlock everything. Cool. And then we need the controller. So this is going to be a 3x3x7. It has specific rules. The heart of this multi-block is the controller that is placed on any vertical face as long as it isn't on the frame. Cool. And so I guess we'll get one of those. Reprocessor controller. This sounds like we want some recipes made, so we'll quickly do that. Oh, another thing. A phenomenal suggestion. I think it was on the previous episode. Sorry, I've got the comments up of... Not the previous episode, but the one before that. The little by little episode. It was a wonderful idea. Hold on. Yeah. IB Doomed... That's a fun name. I didn't even think about it before I said it. Suggested that I set up travel anchors and the staff of traveling. So this is stuff from Ender.io. We need some conduit binding and stuff like that, which I think we can make a bunch. There we go. Craft some of that. Cool. What do we need? Pulsating crystals. Yep, we'll craft some of that, I guess. And these you can obviously teleport between. Similar to the Waystones, but a lot more sort of short range. And that should be... I mean, it should be really good in terms of the issue we have of, like, flying in between locations and we keep using our jetpack and, like, there's not a Waystone everywhere and Waystones get messy. This thing should be the best of both worlds. We're going to need an Ender Crystal. Ugh. Yeah, we probably want an Ender Crystal. I do think we want to do this. So we'll get a Vibrant Crystal, that's cool. And then what else do I need? I need a vial with an Enderman. So we get an empty soul vial, and I just need to slap an Enderman in it. We can do that. Also, I was trying to think, like, how badly do we want to do this? But we can just, this should be easy. Yep, there we go. Pleasure doing business with you, good sir. Thank you very much. And then it looked like it was a soul binder, so we grabbed that crystal that we just made, which is this guy. Now we just need an Ender.io machine that is somewhere. If you were an Ender.io machine, you'd be over here and you'd be right there. Excellent. Boom, boom. The machine is ready to work. And let's go. Let's do it. I'm ready. Does it need XP? Do I need a... I think I need to put some XP in there. That makes sense, doesn't it? Let's grab a drain. An XP drain? Yeah, let's grab one of these. And I'm guessing if we slap this on top, that should work. Potentially? I thought these two would connect. I'm a little bit disappointed that they haven't. It's a somewhat easy solution, I assume. Where we just grab another fluid pipe and sort of branch it up there. And that should work pretty well. We'll see how that goes. Oh, yeah. Boom. Huh? Yeah, there we go. Oh, cool. Okay, so it needs a little bit more, I'm guessing. Oh, there we go. It's already working. Wonderful. We might as well fill this up. We've got plenty of experience that it can take as much as it would like. We're not really using it. All right, cool. So we've got what we're after. Now we search Staff of Traveling. We're going to need a little bit of End Steel, but we can make that. End Steel? Dark Steel. That's the one. And Staff of Traveling. It gets powered in my inventory. Beautiful. So, what do we do with this guy? Well, on that thing that I placed, I should be able to name it. So we can call this the same thing that it's called in the Waystone. Dewey's Abode. Oh, there we go. It's visible. Cool. And so now if I hold on to this, as you can see, when we're pretty decently away, I don't actually know the range on it. I mean, that's pretty good range, right? The fact that we can see it from all the way over here. Can we see it from... Hold on, that's... Am I wrong in thinking that that's ridiculous? So if I right click... Wow! Oh my god. Oh, this is brilliant. So then we go over to the reactor over here. Maybe, I don't really know the best spot to place this guy. I suppose we can do it outside. Like, we can just have a nice one here. This guy can go here, and this can be called the React. And so now we've got that there. I can go, oh, yep, let's go home. And then someone's like, oh, I've got to go to the reactor. So we just head over here. That's pretty good. That is phenomenal. I'm a fan. Where else do we... Mechanism big time. This is a classic. Let's lag our way over here. There is a cable there. But I should be able to just sort of go around, right? That shouldn't be a problem. Boom. Yep, that's everything still covered. This guy can then go here. This can be mechanism big time. There we go, just so that we sort of recognize them when we look at them. I can't really read them from that far away, but if we zoom in, we can, which is nice. How cool is that? Yeah. Ah! How cool! Yes. So we just need to keep this on us. That's the tricky part. I can just chuck it in here, I reckon. That tool swapper is my tool belt. Now, the tool belt is from the tool belt mod, and I think it's already max size. Is that what we decided? Because I've got another pouch here, and I'm pretty sure like that's it. It's full size. We can jump in here, upgrade it in an anvil. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll give it a shot. Got an anvil here. If I chuck these in, oh, we can. Oh, awesome. Cool. So we put this tool belt back on, and now on this guy, I can chuck in the configurator, or I guess chuck in the staff. How cool is that? So now, when I need to get somewhere, I switch in my inventory, and you know, we head over wherever we need to go. How cool is that? Yeah. Cool. So I'll place one over here as well, because obviously why not? This one is, of course, going to be called Extreme. I'm not sure if you can... I think you can change the colors of them. Right. Another option is when you stand on them, they show up. So you don't always have to thing out. If you're next to whatever you want, you can just bounce between them. Although, they appear to have a range limit, whereas when I pull the staff out, as you can see, we unlock some of the bits that are further away. So, something to keep in mind, but really good investment. I'd suggest... The second I read the comment, I'm like, yeah, why haven't we done that? And there we go, we've got it. Okay, so, what we need to do now is I'll jump back here, and we can now craft. Ah, this is awesome. Okay, so, let's get this reprocessor done. Let's search reprocessor. We're obviously going to need casings. That's nice and done. Yeah, we'll get some glass involved. Why not? Just normal glass. The controller, yeah, we'll add a recipe for it, even though we only need one. Reprocessor collector, sure, add it to the list. See, and then we've got like a bunch of stuff here. I'll make recipes for each of them, but I don't really know if we're going to use each of them, because there's like fluid processors, an output port, and then a power port. Cool. And then it just moves on to different mods. Cool. I'm a little bit confident. Let's chuck those in. So we've got the passive, we don't need that anymore. Reprocessor casings. So let's now grab the controller. We'll follow through the quests. We'll, you know, have them help us along. So there we go. Jump over here. Cool. Yep, get some loot. Why not? So here we go. Importing waste. When building the reprocessor, you will need at least one collector and waste injector. So yeah, a collector and a waste injector. The reprocessor collector must be placed in the center of the bottom face of the structure. The waste injector must go at the center of the top, which is where you'll pipe in or insert waste like cyanide ingots. Cool. Okay. Shall we just start building that? Because we already know that there'll be a frame, so we'll order some of this stuff. I'm just going to order a bunch. I'm sure that it's more than we need, but it's fine. It won't be the end of the world. I'm already not even used to using my machine yet. All right, so let's grab the casings. So we need a waste injector, just one of them, and a waste collector, just one of them. So we'll get those guys done. Collector, injector, beautiful, and the casings, of course. So it'll look a little something like this. I've got sound off for when that stuff breaks, so I'm sorry that it's a bit awkward when nothing happens, but there's reason for it. Now I need access to the bottom, so we probably want either fences or walls. Possibly just some good old deep slate walls might be able to, you know, have a pretty good job here. All right, if we do that, then place around the frame. This will actually work pretty well. I didn't want to place that one. So we can place our collector at the bottom and then the injector at the top. Am I right or am I wrong? The collector at the bottom, the injector at the top. right? Yeah, top. Cool. So we'll build this frame. It is a 3x3x7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's a pretty tall guy. There we go. Get that built. I know that we've got a building gadget, but I won't lie. Sometimes it's nice to just place blocks. It's nice to remember what we're doing here in this block game. So there we go. We're partly done. Almost done, guys. We'll accept those goodies. So here we go. While the other reprocessor parts have a mandatory spot when building, these 3 parts can be placed on any vertical face as long as they aren't on the frame. The power port is used to give power. The fluid injector is used to inject the fluid needed, which will depend on the type of waste injected. So for cyanide, we'll be putting in water. The output port is used to output the reprocessed material. You can right-click it to grab the materials out by hand or pipe it out as well. Cool. So we'll go back to extreme. We'll do reprocessor. Okay, so we want a power port. We want an output port. And we want a fluid injector. And those are the 3 bits that can go wherever they would like. Maybe we'll get rid of some more of this junk that we've got here. I need that. What have I done? I've got a lot of... Oh, I've got the controller as well, yeah. Okay, so the controller I'm going to place on this side. The power port I'm going to place on the back. The fluid injector I'm going to place on the left. And then the output port on the right. And then I'm just going to place these blocks here. And then we'll do glass in the remaining spots because that sounds pretty cool. I'm guessing the middle's hollow. Maybe there's a thing about that. Let's double check. So here we go. To build the frame, you'll need a lot of casings. This means a lot of cyanide. Yep. 3x3, 7 tall. Empty spot in the middle, at the bottom, blah, blah, blah. You can use glass and whatever to fill up. If you'd like to see an image of what the next frame will look like, check out the next page. Cool. So yeah, that makes sense. And then there it is. Fully built reprocessor. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab 12 of those glass bits to hopefully fill in the gaps. We'll see if it looks cool. And if it even works. I'm assuming the fact that you can put glass means it must be hollow in the middle, right? Let's have a look. Oh yes, the glass connects, which means it is in fact working. Excellent. Are we okay just flying up here, or should we do something a little bit smarter? Let's go stone here. Stone stairs. Because we've got like, where's the rest of us? We've got stone connected here. Maybe we'll do some sort of stone, you know, theme over here. So we'll build this up. To I guess this floor. And then we'll build this over here. And honestly, let's just make this like a proper... Yeah, nice. And you know what? I'm feeling a little bit creative at the moment. This is me feeling creative. I'm putting stone on the floor. Look at me go. Are you proud? There we go. Look at this. We're a professional. You know what, right? Like, I make money on YouTube for this. You're watching. What you're witnessing right now is a professional, okay? You're witnessing a professional modded Minecraft reactor engineer, okay? It's quite remarkable, isn't it? All right, so the processor we can turn on. We can go ahead and grab out an ender gate. I still find it easier to do that instead of open my dank, but there's times. So it's got power, cool. It now needs water, so we'll go ahead and grab a sink. I've got stuff on me. I don't know how much we'll need in terms of like output, you know what I mean? Like how much we actually need. So we'll see how this goes. But water's going in, so that's pretty cool. Visually, I can't see it. If I toggle off shaders, I still cannot see it. So there you go. I guess. Toggle them back on slowly but surely. So yeah, we're ready, I guess. So at the top here, well you know, let's see. So if I want this quest to be done, I'm gonna need some of these reprocessor frames, casings. I might actually just pick up. I don't even have enough if I pick them all up. Let's just order an extra 52. Just to make the quest happy. Oh, but it's going to use so much. Do we just skip the quest, perhaps? Let's just ignore that. We know we did it. Can I go into like admin mode just to be like, yep, did it? Editing mode disabled. Enabled. Okay. Complete. What do we... I'll tell you what. I'll leave it there for that one. Right? Your job for this episode, guys, is to let me know in the comments how you feel about that. How you feel about when I've done the thing and I just need to like have it. You know what I mean? Like, we've built the thing. Yeah, I'm curious as to what you think, because I assume in single player you might not be able to do that without cheats. So I don't know if that's a bit dirty, because it's sort of bypassing one of the struggles with playing a mod pack. You know what I mean? Whereas usually I like to experience those struggles with you guys hand in hand. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know. It's a bit of a weird one. Anyhow, Blutonium. Here we go. Let's grab some of our cyanide. We'll put a stack in, I guess. So there we go. One whole stack goes in. Oh, and whoa! Wow! Oh, look. You do not see that every day. Eh? And it even, like, rotates as it falls. And it's making some plutonium. Wow. Alright, sweet. So, we've got plutonium. So, what we'll, yeah. So, I'll just grab a dimensional chest. And we'll just, fly that down. Right? That should be easy enough. Grab, one of these. Chuck this here. What? Why did I think it was there after I witnessed that it was over here? Does anyone know? Does anyone... Why did that happen? Either way, that's fine. Boom and boom. Cool. So they should be emptying. Yeah, cool. And they're emptying faster than we're making them, which I guess is okay. So if I go in here and I search plutonium, I can grab it out to finish that quest. Nope, I need to grab it out and then leave the inventory. There we go. Now it's done. Wonderful. So we now have plutonium. This can be used as a fuel for your reactor and creates its own waste called magentite. Cool. So what we want to happen here is we want all of the uranium to go here. That's easy. What we'll do is we'll get a modular router. Yeah. I can see this becoming a proper thing. An interesting sentence to say, but I guess you'll read me loud and clear in a little bit, hopefully. So, what I'm thinking is we're going to need to bring the network over this way. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to have exporters for our fuel, so our waste product, going into some locations here. So we're going to go just normal exporters. We'll grab some normal, good old-fashioned stack upgrades. Classics. Yeah. We're going to get modular routers. So I'm going to grab 4 of them, I guess. We're going to get distributors. I'll grab 4 of them. And that should work. That should be perfectly fine. So, yeah. What's going to be the best way to do this? I think it's going to be by removing those, placing the modular routers like so, and then placing exporters on them, as we go sort of thing. So this one, for example, is going to be putting cyanide into this guy. We can, of course, put in a stack upgrade. That solves that problem. Awesome. Next up, we're just going to say, hey, by the way, you're actually going to put everything into there. You're going to transfer out of the reactor, or out of the router, sorry. And there he goes. There he goes. Cool. So we'll go ahead and put speed upgrades in. We'll put stack upgrades. I'm not sure if we need them for this sort of setup, but they're there anyway. Cool. So all of our cyanide is now getting processed into some blue stuff. So then, here's the great part. We remove uranium from the list. Oh, but I don't know. We'll see. Because obviously, yeah, this is going to be a bit odd, won't it? Because I need uranium to make cyanide. And I need cyanide to make plutonium. Meaning, to make plutonium, I need uranium. Right? Well, to be fair, there's a lot of fuel in here, right? We currently have 33,000 ingots worth of stuff here. We have visitors. They fired first, you saw. You guys saw. I'm innocent. They were charging at me. They were... Anyhow, What was I saying? I was about to say it. Is that because this guy's full? Yeah, so we'll take that stuff out. And so the new and improved Blutonium enters the arena. So this guy here should start getting the blue stuff. Now, what's the problem? The problem is there is I can eject fuel contained in the reactor. Interesting. Yeah, so cool. So what I would have to do is I'd have to click this here. And is that working? What do we have? 968. And if I click this a few times, 966. Yeah, so that's not working. I think because what I have to do is change it to inlet mode, and then when I place this, that should get extracted. But it's not, is it? Okay. Go back to outlet mode. Interesting. Very interesting. Because I think I need this stuff out in order to get the plutonium in. Right? The plot. The plot is oh so thick. Now, look. I can click this and it will void 33,000 uranium. I do not want to do that. I mean, like, I don't want to do that. There's no point in doing that. So, what is the play? I'm not actually sure. I will say, I am curious as to whether we can do this. Transfer into the router. Chuck this in here. You know, give him some stack upgrades, give him some speed upgrades as you would. Boom and boom. Cool. Give him an importer on the back. No, not an importer yet. We're going to change this guy to inlet mode. We're going to grab out this stuff. Cool. And then what are we going to do? Then I'm going to click this. Oh, yeah, the modular router can pull the stuff out. This guy's full. Yeah, cool. All right. So we set this to be an importer. I'll put a good old fashioned importer there. A fast one, if you will. So now I can sort of just spam this, and the rate at which stuff gets pulled out is pretty good. It's pretty good. I wish I could do it a lot faster for obvious reasons. But yeah, this might be my job for a little while. So yeah, I'll just click this a little bit. You know what though? That just this single thing that I've set up is kicking the system offline and online. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna, because I know we can change it to make the refined storage controller accept more power. I know we can do that. My problem is that I obviously don't like doing cheatsy stuff, and I want to know that there's not a way to do it in-game. You know what I mean? Like a way to solve the problem using my stuff. Because this guy, for example, he uses so much power that it's just not really possible. I think I would have to have the creative controller. But is that the intention? Am I meant to just suffer until I get the ATM start? I don't know. I think we'll go back to import, just a normal importer with a stack upgrade. We'll see how that holds up. I don't actually know whether it uses less power. I'm just sort of assuming it does. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this takes a lot longer than you may think. There's likely a better way to do this, which is, I'm sure there's a better way. Yet here we are. Welcome. Welcome to Pain City, Population Us. I hope you enjoy your stay. The weather is wonderful this time of year. There we go. Cool. Job done. All right, so we can now get rid of the waste. It is empty. Excellent. So, what's going on? Why won't my plutonium go in? No, I don't actually know why my plutonium won't go in. Why won't my... Did I misread it? Did I just do something dumb for no reason? Hold on. I'm getting bad vibes from this. What's going on? This can be used as a fuel for your reactor. Yeah. Plutonium. Cool. Plutonium. Yeah. Plutonium. Go on. Plutonium. Do the plutonium. Plutonium. Input plutonium. Put in plutonium. Put in the blue. Oh, you know what? I probably need to waste all that's left. There's like a little bit being burnt still. Let's click void reactants. Yeah, and then the blue stuff goes in. Yeah. All right, cool. And we're in outlet mode. So once it's done processing, we get the stuff back. Excellent. Okay, so this guy's still running. He's still making the blue stuff, which is beautiful. Blue stuff's obviously getting picked up. The blue stuff is going out of this guy into here, which is, I guess, happening. That is slowly but surely going to get us the next stuff, which is going to be something. It's gonna... Huh? What's happening here? It's saying we can make ludicrite using cyanide. Plutonium... Huh? Hold on. What am I doing? Have I messed up? That makes magentite. But do I not need magentite? Hold on. I don't think I need magentite. Hold on, let's eject fuel. Ah, I can. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so we're good. We've got our plutonium back. So am I meant to... Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Let's stop you for a second. Let's put a hold. No, let's put... Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah. This guy up here. Let's take all that out. Let's have him finish doing his... Okay, he's done. He's done all he needs to do. We're going to stop the water. I guess we'll run some more just to get rid of the water. I also don't know how much water it uses. Does it? Okay, it uses like a bucket per. That's pretty good. That's nice. A bucket per 2. So half a bucket per 1. For those of you doing some math at home. You're welcome. Alright, cool. This guy's... I have way too much fun talking to myself. It's so much fun. But by the way, you know, there's a second channel. There you go. It's called Do Video because I'm hilarious. At the moment, there's RimWorld episodes going up. Basically, whenever I want to just play a game that isn't like normal on this channel, so isn't Minecraft pretty much, I might record it and it might just go up on that channel. It's gonna be very relaxed compared to this. There's probably gonna be a little bit of swearing, especially compared to this. Especially depending on the game. If it's a solo game, there's probably gonna be barely any swearing. If I'm playing with friends on there or something, buckle in. That's all I'll say. For the start, I'll probably like put warnings at the start, mainly because we don't really swear on this channel. So I'm aware that some of my viewers probably wouldn't like that at all. So any episode or series that we do that, I'll try to put something, I don't know, in the forefront of the video or something. But yeah, I thought I'd mention that. A little bit of self promo, but for a good cause. Yeah, enjoy. The first episode of that RimWorld series, by the way, very scuffed. I do apologize. The editing is very jumpy. The future episodes should look a lot better in terms of, you know, the flow and whatnot. I apologize for that first one. I do that all the time. So hold on, just pause for a second. I do that so often. There's so many series I have where the first episode is horrendous. I don't know why I do it. I shoot myself in the foot. I do it every time. Oh, I'm so dumb, man. But hey, it's meant to be a relaxing channel, so I'm trying not to stress over it. Okay, I need cyanide. That's what I need. I need liquid cyanide. So I need a fluidizer to turn my solid to fluid. So we need to consult our quest book, and we need to do this, the fluidizer. So let's go ahead and head back to the base in the click of a button and start fluidizing, shall we? A vampiric glove. That's pretty cool. I like it. Put this stuff away. Okay, so fluidizer. Here we go. I'm sure we're going to need all of this. This is going to use yellorium or uranium, I think. So I'll turn off exact mode for that. Because we get yellorium out of the reactor when we pull the uranium back out. But we put uranium in there. It's a little bit of a... like they have matching tags. It's just a bit of a Minecraft issue, I guess. Like you can see even in here it shows both, but it's fine. Remain calm. Everything's gonna be alright. Alright, let's grab let's have this used chest. As much as we have a lot of everything, like, let's just do that and set it to easy. I don't want you using a special chest. Fluidizer, and then the power. Brilliant. Okay, you guys go in there. Perfectly filled. And our system is bowling its eyes out. These guys use a lot. See, like, we've got plenty of power in here. It's just the system gets overloaded, right? Which means this stuff at the front we want to, like, solve. This guy here doesn't need to be here. That's going to probably free us up for a little bit longer. System should stay online, hopefully. Let's go ahead and put that away. These guys here, they, I mean, we do not need them at all. So we'll pull those apart, chuck them away. There they go. Are these online? I think that, no, it doesn't. Looks like looks like it's not really working. What are you? You're just an advanced guy. I mean, like, what's my solution here, realistically? I'm not too sure. Don't know at all. We've obviously got a lot of crafters. We've got a lot of stuff. A lot of things. I mean, I could replace netherite crafters. But as you can see, the diamond crafters use pretty much just as much. Like, this is one diamond crafter. Yeah. Like, okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright. Are these offline? Am I? Yeah, they appear to be offline. Why are they offline though? Because I can still open up my inventory here and take stuff out and put stuff in. Why can't I do it here? What's actually happening? Have I broken it? Network not found. That's okay. We'll put that there. System's online. And it's currently staying online. Excellent. And as you can see, we appear to be using underneath 16,000 per tick. I think if we go above 16,000 RF per tick, or Forge Energy per tick, in this guy, I think it breaks. So, yikes. Cool. Know what? Buddy? Boom. What are we thinking? Okay. Oh, they're all online. Okay. Sure. Anyhow, I don't know what's happening. Let's go Fluidizer. Here we go. So, we know we're going to need one controller. What's the quest for it? The quest is to get the controller. So, there we go. We're ahead of the game already. Grab that stuff, sure. Then we're going to need 4 casings and a glass. I'm sure we can do that. Let's go 4 casings. Let's get a glass done as well. Of course, that uses one of the casings. You'll love to see it. So that's that done. Cool. Next up is output port and power tap. We'll probably read all this stuff as we put it together. And then what's this one? Solid and fluid injectors. Cool. All right. Well, we've got everything. So that's these done. Brilliant. Awesome. And then, oh, and I've already made this. Okay. Oh god, this just sounds horrible. I'm gonna have to go step by step here because it does appear to be a bit overwhelming, just based on what I was reading. So let's we might be able to bring this down a little bit. I'm not too sure how big this next structure is gonna be, but I don't know. Why am I doing this? No one actually knows. This is one of science's greatest mysteries. Why have I done this? Okay, so let's put this thing together. Now that we are collecting some waste from our reactor, part of the progression requires you to fluidize some of the ingots you get. You know what that means? We need to make a fluidizer. The main component is the fluidizer controller. Once built, you can right click on this and open up the interface. Here you can turn it on or off, see what's inside and current power level. Cool. It's a 3x3x3. Oh, it's a minimum. Ah, interesting. Okay. If you want to get your hands on the products, you'll need an output port. Needs power. The fluidizer can operate in one of three modes. Solid to fluid, which combines two solids into a fluid, or you can combine two fluids into a new fluid. Those are the three options. Solid to fluid, or two solids into a fluid, or two fluids into a fluid. Cool. This all depends on the type of injectors used for the multi-block. For example, if you want to convert plutonium into a fluid, you can use one solid injector. If you want to combine two solids, you'll build it with two injectors. Cool. Okay. No, it's not confusing. It makes sense. For example, you'll want to convert magentite into a fluid in the fluidizer first, then send it to a reprocessor with lutecrite. No, because I want lutecrite. To make lutecrite, I need liquid cyanide. And unless you're just, I don't know where else you're getting your, I don't know who your liquid cyanide guy is, but my liquid cyanide guy is the fluidizer. That's fine. Little slip up. Everything's fine. All right, so I guess we'll start off with a 3x3. I don't know if it can only be 3x3, but I guess we'll give it a shot. So, fluidizer controller, casings we'll probably need more of. We want it to output, we want it to have power, and we want to put in one solid. So that's the play currently. So that will go there, the controller, and then we'll have our output on the right. We will have our power at the back once I get a few more casings. We'll have the injector here as well. Cool. We'll go casings. I don't know, we'll just get 20 of them. On the topic of that, what was I going to say? I don't know what I was going to say. Oh, in terms of the glass, if we are just doing a 3x3, we really don't need glass. In fact, I don't think we can put glass anywhere because I plan to put the power here. I suppose we could do it on top, but I mean, who's doing that? I'm like, come on, guys. I mean, that's just not happening. All right, where's my indicate? Here it is, power. So power is there. We can open it. Ta-da! We can go output. How are we going to manage the fluids? We're going to get a lot of fluids. I would love to just shove them into my system, but I'm worried about placing more refined storage bits around. You know what I mean? We've hit a real wall, at least. Let me know in the comments if you're okay with me changing that setting. Like whether that's what everyone's doing or what the deal is, because yeah. Anyhow, what am I doing? Wonderful question. I am grabbing some cyanide. I'm going to put a stack of cyanide in here, and it will be fluided. We are then going to move the fluids. I think I'm going to have some fun with that, and we're going to use some mechanical pipes. We're going to hope that that works. I probably should have had the output port not here, but I don't know. It's fun, I guess. And we've got our fluid injector here as well. This is brilliant, isn't it? You know what I'm going to do as well? I'm going to really just... I'm going to make this just absolutely wonderful. We're going to come through here. Uh-huh. And then we're going to go across here. Oh, I'm just a genius, aren't I? And then that will go there. What do we think? Alright, cool. So, to get the fluid out, all I need to do is grab back our wand, turn it into a configurator, and set it to configure. And output, there we go. So the cyanide's taken out, beautiful. It is going in here, wonderful. And all I need to do is put in a little bit of plutonium. So we'll chuck that in there. The plutonium falls. I assume it's eating a bucket's worth for 2 as well. Yep, it processes 2 at a time. And so that's getting us some lutecrite. How cool is that? So we got a little bit of that. Sweet. Now, what next? Radiculite. That is magentite as liquid. So I do need some of this plutonium to be burning up. So we'll go ahead and get the plutonium running. So that we can actually get some of that happening. So there we go. That guy's going to fill up quite nicely. He's still on, so that should be fine. He should be burning it. Very slow, of course, as this starts, sadly. We need so much for it to actually be worthwhile. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to want this guy running the other stuff quite soon, so yeah, we'll let it process all of this. Has this guy done processing? No. Are they roughly at the same? I think we're getting a lot more cyanide than we need. You know what I mean? Whatever. Cool. I do wonder as well. I was going to time in a bottle this guy, but I don't really need to, I guess. This is rough, though. Hey, is he not? What's going on here? Input. Inlet mode. Huh? Okay. Huh? We good? I guess we're good. I know. Was that a bit weird? I thought that was a bit weird. Why is the heat just pathetic as well? Okay. We still have everything, right? We haven't, like... Yeah, okay. We haven't had, like, a meltdown or something? You appear to be good. Alright, well... There you go. So that's the plutonium taken care of, but we still have cyanide. I'm guessing we're going to have enough to do a full plutonium thingamajiggy. Of course, we've got a raid coming in. That's brilliant because of this guy. Awesome. Yep. Let's remove that. No, let's not remove that. Let's go plutonium. What I'm probably going to do is just void this cyanide. No, we can store it in a tank. Let's just grab a tank of some sort. We'll just store all this in here. Boom. There you go. There you go, mate. You hold that. Brilliant. That's that taken care of. Let's go ahead and I don't know, hook up this guy, shall we? Boom. Boom. Alright, that's water. Going in there now. Cool. No, there's still cyanide in there, so I do need a little bit of plutonium. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's go plutonium. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll be honest, I have no idea why it's being so odd. That should be fine though. That looks like it's taking care of it. Man, I'm struggling. Alright, so that goes there. Cool. That should use up that. Now we've got water. Awesome. And then all I need to do is put this distributor back in. And now we're getting more plutonium. Awesome. Cool. Now, if I were to time in a bottle this, is it... I mean, it's not obviously doing anything, is it? No. Or at least I don't think so, right? Like, this would have to be coming in super fast for it to be actually doing something. It doesn't look like it's doing anything. Cool. Alright, well, awesome. Hopefully this number goes up, or this number. What do we have? Fuel should be going up by buckets at a time. Yeah, it pretty much is. So that's nice. We are, yeah, slowly but surely getting stuff. As slow as this guy is. Do I need more of them? I think I do, but I'm not going to lie to you. I kind of don't want to. At least not this episode. So that's the plutonium. Yeah, I just need like one of the wastes, which is going to be this magentite stuff. Magnetite. Magnetite? Magentite. Yeah, it is different. Okay, like what am I looking at here? Magentite ingot. Interesting. Very interesting. So this stuff is a dust. Or it can be a dust. Cool. The liquid comes from magentite. Yeah. So yeah, cool. So I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for the stuff. Awesome. We can work with that. Just double checking there's no secret thing. There's obviously a B, but I'm pretty sure from memory we looked it up and the B needed a block of it. Honestly, you know what? It's actually really good. I've switched. I've changed. I know what we must do. We must make the bees. Now, realistically, I like to end these episodes at around an hour. I've got 7 minutes on the clock. Can we put together a plutonium bee? Ladies and gentlemen, I need you. I need you. Oh, man. I don't have him. Cyanide bee spawn egg. Cyanide bee is a... I need a Cree B and an Iron B. We have a Cree B. Ladies and gentlemen, I repeat, the Cree B is in the building. Okay, cool. Okay. I'm just clean. I feel nice and I can think when I clean. So we're just... Okay, nice. That was beautiful. Okay. Iron B. I see him. I think. Iron B. Iron... Is that actually what he is? It is. Iron B. I need these two to make baby. Boom boom. Boom boom, make baby. That will make what we want. And then I just simply adult that. And then we're good. So we jump down here. We got this guy here. We go boom pow. No. We want. No. We want. No. Hold on. There is a chance. There's multiple ones you can get. Did we not get... We have radioactive bees. We have wasted ones, yes, but we also have radioactive bees. Albeit, apparently one. But we can order more. Like, yeah. Everything's fine. Let me grab this radioactive bee. And let's do all the stuff that we need to do. So, what do I need to do? The radioactive bee here, I can convert into a cyanide bee. But then the problem is that in order to get a plutonium thing, I need a radioactive bee active. Yeah, so hold on. We will need this iron bee and Cree bee to do the deed. We'll need at least a few more for the long run. So iron bee, UB, yeah. Oh, and we one tap it. It actually pops up and knows what we want. Beautiful. So that'll happen. That's cool. There's cages. Yeah, there's cages there. Cool. Okay. So this one here, realistically, I turn this one into a cyanide bee. Correct? I believe so. So we grab this. We grab a backup cage. We go radioactive. We go boom. We go boom. I now have a cyanide bee. And so, hold on. Cyanide bee. Yeah. And then I bookmark this. And that's going to be that converted. Yeah, so I need a few of each of these, right? Yeah, well, basically I need quite a few radioactive bees. I just do. I don't want this guy to go too fast, but I do want to try to get some of that this episode. I know it's right near the end, but maybe we can do like, plutonium this episode. Cool, so radioactive. Honestly, those ones should be getting put in here, I think. Yeah, so that's what we're seeing. We're seeing some of these actually get grown up, which is pretty cool. Wasted, and wasted. So normal radioactive should show up once these guys are done, which is pretty good. Ideally, I should be breeding two very high productivity ones, because then all these bees would be very high productivity. Let's remove these. Put them away. I'm going to manually turn two of these radioactive bees into what we want. That's going to be the play. So these ones are almost done, which is awesome. We're going to make them into very high productivity, courtesy of these here. So we're going to grab two of those. We're going to go honey treats, 1, 2. Yep. Boom, 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 boom. Awesome. Radioactive bee. Here we go. None of them have shown up, but I just watched it get eaten. Oh, whoa. Some of it's offline. I don't know if I've ever actually seen that happen, to be honest. Oh, no, these are meant to be offline. Yeah, because we've got enough of this stuff. Cool. Very cool. Oh, no, I know what's happening. They're going directly into the other place. They're going into Soul Lava City. Right? No, they're going into... Where is it? They're going right here into Radio B Land. So inside here is where they're going. Courtesy of this guy. Oh, and this guy has bees in. Cool. Yeah. Awesome. So I just grab 2 of them. Honestly, probably preferably just 2 that have decent health. Like these 2. Yeah, cool. Pleasure doing business with you. Yeah. Well, yeah. This is fine. Is it fine? I don't... this is fine. There's a chest somewhere, possibly down there, that is entangled, that is filled up with bees currently. Yeah, and it's this guy here. So this guy doesn't actually have to do this anymore, so let's go ahead and not do that anymore. And let's get our bees set up. So we've got these 2 that we're going to be upgrading. We're going to be grabbing cages, of course. Place 1, upgrade him, pick him up. Place 1, upgrade him, pick him up. 2 very high productivities. Awesome. They are now going to go into here and breed. We're going to search radioactive bee. And as you can see, there are none in here. Awesome. As you can see over here, there are none about to be here. So all that we should get now are very high ones, which is pretty cool. This cyanite one I have, I might actually just avoid if we can find a trash can for it, because I do not need it. And it's only going to cause us problems. I don't know where to put it. I don't... oh, phew. That was close. I don't know why we did that, but anyhow. Oh, wow, we have... Oh, God. Okay, well, anyway. Cool. So, yeah, I mean, that should happen. Is that... I guess that guy's pretty slow. I'll tell you what we can do. Let's grab some cages. We'll top that up. Let's grab some sunflowers. We'll top that up as well. So we'll top that up, and I'll just unleash an hour on this, just so that we just have a ridiculous amount. There we go. Cool. So that's obviously just pumping out radioactive bees, which is awesome. They will be bred, which is awesome. I'm actually going to have to add them to this list because they're very high productivity. So they're not going to be lined up with the rest of them. So that one, that one, that one, and that should be it. It should only be 3 types. And so they should all go in there, and they should be split up evenly, and they're going to breed, which is awesome. This one has the most. I'm going to speed him up. I'm going to get me my bees. So radioactive bees are being made. Awesome. We're going to grab a block of cyanide. I think we're going to grab 2, which is a bit unfortunate because apparently we don't have any more. Which I won't lie to you, I'm a little bit concerned by. Is it because it's all in here? We have 1 left in there. We have none there. Yeah, so we're all out of cyanide. Which means, ideally, I need this guy to run cyanide now instead of plutonium. And he still hasn't even given me any of the stuff that he's meant to give me. How much plutonium do we have? Okay, so yeah. Okay, so I'm going to keep that on me. I'm going to put that in here. Right? Yeah, so that's all the plutonium. That should hopefully at least turn it into waste. Maybe it says we have at least a bucket's worth of the waste. You can see it there. Oh, there we go. We've got some of it. Yeah, here we go. We have a magentite ingot. How cool. So hold on. Let's track down the B for this. Magentite B is going to be a full block on a plutonium. Yeah, so we can do that soon. We just need that guy to, you know, just make us a little bit more waste. Shall it? So what do we have? Radioactive bees. We can make 1 cyanite one. But then I don't have the plutonium. No, we just magically make the plutonium. Yeah. Oh, no. Yes. Oh my god. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, hold the phone. Everyone, I've caught up. I'm now where the rest of you were like 10 minutes ago, okay? Which is a lot. This is good. So, these One goes here, one goes there, one goes here. We now have a very high productivity cyanide B. We then come over here. This guy is currently using gold leaves. Cool. I'm now going to introduce the cyanide B into this situation. Oh, wow, but the cyanide B... the villain. Yeah, hold on. The cyanide B, he probably needs a block of cyanide as a flower, doesn't he? What a pesky villain he is. Yeah, he does. So I need cyanide to make the cyanide. Or I could just skip to plutonium. Hold on. Wait. We might have done this. Bear with me. I don't think we need cyanide for anything else. Cyanide can only be used to make plutonium out of water, or the liquid can be used with plutonium to make lutecrine. But we've got some of that. So, the fluid can't do anything else. Which means I'm well within my rights to convert this B into the B that we would like. So, if I chuck these in here, it's going to remove, of course, the Bs that I don't want it to remove. That's fine. We're going to search lumber B. We're going to grab those two to put them back in. We want them to keep doing their job, as you were, soldiers. We're going to search cyanide B. So the problem I have here is that I need the radioactive B to mutate the cyanide B, right? Oh, no, to mutate the spawn egg. Oh, God. Yeah, so I need a second B regardless. Okay, my bad. We need more cyanide. Long story short, we need more cyanide. Okay, I was trying to find a loophole, but it didn't work. In terms of, like, the stuff here, we're about to have enough waste to make another thing. So I'm going to, the second that's done, I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to, I should have just, man, pause this. Let's eject all the fuel. Let's eject all the waste. There we go. Eject all that. Eject all that. Cool. So this guy has 746 millibuckets left. If I turn this on, it is a 1-to-1, but it's so slow. We're just going to void that plutonium that was in there. And I think we're going to put uranium back on the menu. So we're going to chuck in uranium. And that guy should start filling up, which is beautiful. Yep. Okay, cool. So that should start getting us some more cyanide, which is awesome. We obviously need to turn it on. What else do I need to do here? This is on outlet mode. That's on inlet mode. I'm thinking. Hold on. Yeah, I think we leave it here. Cool. So next episode, we'll have enough cyanide that we can make all the bees. We can make the spawn eggs. The spawn egg is going to be tricky to get. Let me just tell you. Because we're going to need to do this, I'm pretty sure. We're going to need to get our hands on the stuff. So we're going to have to breed a bunch of cyanide ones or something and crush them all. I'm sure we can do it. Whew. Okay, well anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you're having fun watching the series. Yeah, if you're interested in watching RimWorld or in the future other content, as it happens, there's going to be the Dew video channel. That should be in the linked channels on my channel or something. I don't know. I'll add it to the description at some point when I can remember. But that'll be it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a donator or a channel member or just watching the video. Thank you for doing that. Much appreciated. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melizzy and Final Phoenix 13. And I think that's it. And I hope to see you guys in... This is me loading something in the background. See, I stalled for a reason. Welcome, Shifty Beast 911, to the channel membership. Welcome. Don't feel pressured to be a channel member. Thank you to those of you that are, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.